Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special YouTube series of your LRB subject in which we are doing the expected question of all the module of your LRB subject. So before starting the session, I would like to say you that this is a new batch which is already started from 4th of July. So if you are a new candidate and if you want to enroll in this new English medium batch, so simply what you have to do. Hello, yeah, my voice is audible to all of you now. My voice is, I think, audible to all of you. Okay, so in this batch class, the live classes will be there. Suppose this is the YouTube session. Whatever I'm teaching you here by just presenting the PPT, same thing you have to apply. Same thing, the live classes will be there as it is. Okay, so there is no difference between the YT and the this one paid batch. So in the paid batch, there is a live interaction between you and me. Ebooks will be available in this batch. The test series will be available and test series of PPB, AFB and LRB, and the recorded videos will be available for at least for 6 months. And I think within 6 months your exam will be done in the November. So that's why this batch is very much important. So if you are new in this candidate, hello Pinky ma'am. So if you are new in this candidate, do not forget to like and subscribe the channel so that the each and every notification will come in your sight. Okay, so a very good evening to all of you. So in today's session we are going to do the expected question of module C. So module C is basically the act. Module C contain class 10 acts, and we have to do the questions of how the question will come from the module C. This thing we have to see in the questions. Okay Pinky ma'am, so let's start with the first question. The first one is, what are the main objective of Consumer Protection Act 1986? You have to tell me this one. What are the main objective of Consumer Protection Act? And this act is very much important because many question has been come from the Consumer Protection Act 1986. Okay, so the first one is to provide the better protection of the interest of the consumer. This is the first one. Okay, the second one is to settlement of the consumer dispute, to deal with the other connected matter, and all of the above. And each and every question, class, that is related to the concept. So in this one you have to know the exact meaning of the Consumer Protection Act and what is the main objective. So just see all the option, and after seeing all the option you have to tick mark the right answer. Yeah, what will be, Pinky ma'am, the right answer of this one? The main objective of Consumer Protection Act 1986. Yes, it's a very simple question. In this Consumer Protection Act, if I talk about this question, so in this one, what are the main contents? The main content of Consumer Protection Act is simply the jurisdiction is very much important. The jurisdiction portion is very much important. And the second one is the head of all the three forum. We have to study about the head of all the forum, the district forum, the state forum and the national forum. And the third one is the how much is the appeal day, suppose if we want to appeal from district to state, state to national. So these three questions are the important for this Consumer Protection Act. So Pinky ma'am have given me the exam answer D. Okay, let the other participant please give me the answer, class. So in the first question, so basically you have to know the objective, and I'm just going to tell you the one trick so that you can easily understand what exactly the act want to say. Suppose this act is, that the act is saying Consumer Protection Act 1986. So what is the act say? Consumer Protection Act 1986, it means that we have to just talk about the consumer. Consumer means the person who consume the things. Consumer means the person who consume the things. So in that case, simply the Consumer Protection Act, we have to talk about the consumer protection. How can we protect the consumers? Because consumer who take the goods, And if any defects come in the goods, so he have a right to file the case. Consumer avail the services. If any defect come from the services, so in that case, the consumer have a right to file the case under the Consumer Protection Act. So for the first one, the Pinky ma'am have given me the right answer, that objective of Consumer Protection Act is all of the above is the right answer. Keep it up, Pinky ma'am. Okay, so this is the basic question of your Consumer Protection Act. Okay, and you know, the amended act that you have to study is 2019. In 2021 class also, the act has been amended. You know, the law can never be stable. The law have to be changed. So that's why under this one, the jurisdiction is always also changed. Okay, I think the first question is clear to all of you. And those candidates who are new in this session, do not forget to like and subscribe the channel. The second one, as per class, that is written as per the Information Technology Act 2000, punishment for intentionally or knowingly capturing, publishing or transmitting the image of private area of any person without his consent. The first one is fine up to 1 lakh, second is fine up to 2 lakh, and the third one is imprisonment up to 3 years. So you have to tell me which of the following is the right one. Only first and second, only first and third, only second and third, or only first, second and third. You have to tell me the exact answer of this IT Act. Yeah, class. Tell me the exact answer. As per Information IT Act, punishment for intentionally or knowingly capturing, publishing or transmitting the image of the private area of the person. This question is basically that is related to the IT Act 2000. IT Act, you know, that is related to the cyber crime and e-commerce. So whatever happened in the e-commerce or the cyber crime, that should be deal with the IT Act. Okay, so in the IT Act, one act is given that suppose if one person intentionally, it means with the mens rea or with a guilty mind, or knowingly capturing, publishing, transmitting the image of the private area of any person without his consent. So what will be the punishment? And you know, class 4, if I talk about the punishment, so FEMA Act, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, IT Act, their punishment is important. So you have to tell me what is the exact answer. Second one. Yes, Pinky ma'am have said B. Okay, let other people say. C, imprisonment up to 3 years, the right answer. So answer may be this, this and this. Now if I talk about the first one and second one, now you have to identify whether it is 1 lakh and 2 lakh. Whether it is 1 lakh and 2 lakh. So what will be the exact answer? Yeah, IT Act. If I don't know, don't make a guess. If you know, then you have to tick mark the right answer. So for this one, if any person transmitting, capturing, publishing the image of the private area of any person, so in that case, the fine up to 1 lakh, 2 lakh on imprisonment. So what is the right answer? So for the second one, C is the right answer. That is 2 lakh plus imprisonment up to the 3 year. This is the right answer. Second one, C is the ma'am right answer. Okay, Pinky ma'am? For these types of question, ma'am, you have to, you have to read this in the book of the any act. Now, the third question. The banks can file a suit for recovery of their loans within the prescribed period, that is called limitation period. So that limitation period is stipulated under which act? Indian Contract Act, Indian Evidence Act, RDDB Act, or none of the above? What is the exact answer of third one? You know what is limitation period? Suppose X person is there and Y is there. Suppose Y person have breached the contract. So X person have a right to file the case within 1 year. Suppose if X person not filed the case within 1 year, so if after 1 year, if X approach to the court, so the court will say, X sir, कहाँ थे आप इतने दिन तक? Okay, so in that case, under the limitation, X person have to file the case against Y person. So under which act this was there? Tell me. And those candidates who are new in this session, from 4th of July, your batch is already started of English medium of JAIIB. So if you want to enroll, you have to use the code Y391 for the maximum discount. This is the first batch, fresh batch. Teacher will teach you in an energetic way. So that's why you have to enroll in the English medium batch of your JAIIB. Yes, class. What is the exact answer? So, Pinky ma'am said DRT. Okay. But for this one, ma'am, if I talk about the third question, so there is an act, ma'am, that is called the Limitation Act 1963. This is the exact act, ma'am. So, in this option, none act is there. So that's why third one, D is the right answer. It's not C. Because ma'am, if I talk about the Indian Contract Act, in this one, contract words terms is there. Indian Evidence Act, it is only talks about the evidence. In DRT Act, how to recover the debt, this is given. But in this one, so that's why D will be the right answer. You know, each act, the one word is there which talks about the particular this one. Okay, so for this third one, this D is the right answer. Okay, good evening, Anand sir. You are most welcome in this 9 p.m. batch also and in 7:30 p.m. also. Okay, because both sessions are different. Different questions will be there in the batch. Okay, now let's do with the fourth question. And the fourth question is very, very much important, that what is the tenure of presiding officer? What is the tenure of presiding officer? This question is, that's belong to the DRT. In DRT, the highest officer is known as presiding officer. And if I talk about the DRAT, so DRT, we can appeal to the DRAT. This is the appellant body. So now class, you have to tell me in the fourth question, what is the tenure of presiding officer? In DRT class, the head will be called as the presiding officer, and in presiding officer and in DRT, the chairperson will be called as the head of the officer. So what is the tenure of, tell me this one, and what is the tenure of this DRT? Yeah. D option is, it's none of the above. Tell me the exact answer. D option is none of the above. So Pinky ma'am, Anand ma'am, Natrajan ma'am, Nana Baba. First of all, please class like the session and please always present exact time. Chandrani Datta ma'am 135. Why you people are saying the wrong answer? And in every session of your LRB exam, this question always come. So class, if I talk about the DRT, the presiding officer is head. Tenure is 4 year and 65 year. And DRAT tenure is 4 year and 70 year, whichever is the earlier. This is the exact answer. Exactly, Anand sir, Pinky ma'am, you people are absolutely right. You people are absolutely right. So this is the exact answer. So D is the right answer because nothing is given here. So you have to understand 4 year, 65 year and 4 year, 70 year is the right answer. It's a tenure of the presiding officer. Okay, keep it up. Excellent class. Done? Now next one. The transfer of interest in the immovable property by a person to secure the payment of loan obtained is called, whether it is called mortgage, assignment, pledge or hypothecation. And all four words are very, very much important. And class, if you are new in this session, do not forget to purchase the paid batch which is already started from 4th of July. The transfer of interest, and in this question class, if I talk about this mortgage, so the types of mortgage is very, 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 very much important. Always question from the types of mortgage come in your exam. So if you are new in this session, you have to focus on this topic that is called mortgage. Because mortgage is a topic of Transfer of Property Act. The act is there because in each content always come from the act. So mortgage would come from the Act, TP Act. So this is very, very much important. Okay class, now you have to tell me the score, that how much marks you got out of 5 marks. Okay, this is the right answer. Pledge, movable property we give as a security. Hypothecation, we do not give the movable property, just like a vehicle loan. We give the documents to the bank and the possession and ownership will still with us. That is called hypothecation. Okay, so this is the exact question, that is the expected question from module C. And class, this is the bilingual batch and this is the English medium batch. 4th July the batch is already started, so you can enroll in this batch by using the code, that is Y391. This is the code for this one. So if you want to enroll in this batch, the process is very simple. Okay, so for that thing you have to go to the Google Chrome, write Adda 24/7, click on all courses, undergraduate. This is law entrance, sorry, all courses, JAIIB, CAIIB, JAIIB English medium. So if you click on English medium, you can see the batches are there. If you want to purchase the separate syllabus of batch, you can purchase. If you want a combined batch, so first of all, see in this batch 130-hour classes is there, 73 test series, 67 ebooks are there. So if you want to get enrolled, you have to click on view offer, okay, and put the coupon code Y391, click on apply. As you can see, 3679.77 is the actual price of this batch. Okay, and you can see the study plan here. Today, it means in this batch, right now the AFB class is going on. As you can see that AFB class is going on, okay, and after AFB, your LRB class will be start from 8th of August. So you can see the 8th of August, the classes is there. And for PPB, the classes will be start from this 5th of September. So if you want to get enrolled in this batch, use the code Y391 for the special discount. Okay, and you can also purchase the JAIIB ka Mahapack. This JAIIB ka Mahapack, in this Mahapack, each and every batch will be come, because you know till November we will launch so much batch, target batch, crash course batch, power pack batch. So if you want to enroll in each and every batch, so no need to purchase every batch. Enroll in this JAIIB ka Mahapack by using the code Y391 and you can exactly get 78% discount. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Have a nice day.